what you should be including in your trading plan. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Man Trades here, back to you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about what you should be including in your trading plan. And if you do not have a trading plan, I'm going to be real with you. It's going to be really hard for you to become successful and to be able to pull money out of the market without a plan. You know, if you don't have no plan, then you know you're pretty much going out there aimlessly. But anyway, I have a couple things on my list that I like to include in my trading plan, and hopefully you can include in your trading plan as well. But let's get into the video. Well, first thing that you're going to want to do and include in your trading plan is to have a goal or a why. Why is it that you're trading? You need to write that down. If that's to pay for bills, pay for rent, or pay for extra money for groceries, you need to have a goal. My goal that I put was, my goal is to make consistent profit from the market. I understand that this is a side hustle. I should not solely rely on this income alone. So, and the reason why I say that you treat trading like a side hustle is because I feel like if you have only one source of income, and you're gonna really put a lot of stress in the beginning trading on yourself if trading is your only sole income, especially as a beginner. You're like, man, like, don't go out and quit your job once you find out about trading or pull your first couple of profit from the market. Don't quit your job, stay with your job, so that this is just an extra income, you know, extra income a month. And trading can be scaled thousands and thousands and millions of dollars, but at the beginning you need to solely rely on this as an extra source of income. Thinking about just to pay like extra bills, if you want to go on trips, this, that, and the third. But always have a goal, and what's your why? 2, PIP goal. Have a PIP goal in mind that you know that your strategy is always going to try to get you. So for me, I know that my PIP goal is to catch anywhere from 5 to 10 pips, and with me risking 3 pips every time, because as you guys know, if you've been following my channel, I do trade on the lower time frames, such as the minute and below and the second time frames. I do catch like 5 pips almost every time. If I catch anything more than that, it's max 10 pips, but other than that, I'm good. But I'm always trying to catch 5 to 10 pips, risking 3 pips every time. And another thing is, for RR, I always do go for 1-to-1s. Sometimes I might leave a runner if I have like 2 entries or something, but most of the time I'm just really trying to catch my 1-to-1s or 1-to-2s. But really 1-to-1s hit a lot more, especially on that lower time frames. It's easier for me to catch those pips, so I just go for 1-to-1s. And sometimes if I feel like it might go, I might leave it running to see if it hit for a 1-to-2, but eventually I do go like break even, so that I'm not turning a winning trade into like a loser. So I do go break even, but always have a PIP goal in mind. As you do your strategy, you'll learn how many pips your strategy will give you every time. What time are you trading, and what sessions, and for how long? So for me, the sessions that I trade is, well, I literally like to wake up at 5:30 a.m. so that I can see what move is gonna happen on that lower time frame at 6 a.m. So that's kind of late London session. I like to let London session do its movements and kind of catch whatever trend it decides to be in at the later end of the London session. But it's kind of going into that 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. because 7 a.m. my time, that pre-New York is starting to open up. So yeah, that's the times that I like to trade, and I only trade for an hour. So 6 to 7 a.m. I'm trading. So 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. that's when I'm trading. If I don't see anything, I mean, me trading on the lower time frames, I usually see stuff because I'm on the second time frame anyway, trying to catch like 5 pips. So a good amount of times I'll see something, but if it looks a little fishy, I just stay out of it. But from 6 to 7 hour tops, that's how long I'm trading. After that, I'm going on about my day. I don't care what other movements happen. I'm good. Number 4. So the next thing is knowing the confluences on when to enter your trade. That can be off of if you see a supply and demand setup, if you see a break of structure, let's say you use the RSI, using those confluences to get into your trades. I say you should at least have 3 confluences before getting to a trade. And those confluences can be different. Our confluences are not going to be the same. I mean, obviously, if you're watching my channel and you pick up on some of the stuff and how I trade, obviously they will be the same. But let's say they're not, you might have more confluences than me that tell you when to get into trade. But always have at least 3 confluences when entering a trade. Thing is, what time frames are you looking at? So we can be so if you're a AR scalper like myself, I'm not looking at the daily and weekly for say. I'm looking more so at the hour time frame, just to see the overall like direction. But mostly I'm on that 5 minute and below. Like, I'm not going on the weekly and higher time frames if I'm a scalper. It makes no sense. I'm not trying to catch that many pips. I don't really care for those big movements. I care about the small movements because I am a scalper. Next thing, are you trading during NFP week or heavy news releases? I don't trade during NFP week. I like to stay out of NFP week, especially on a Friday. I will trade up until Friday, but I will not place trades on Friday. NFP releases their news, so I do not trade NFP day, which is that Friday of the first week of the month, so I do not trade that day. So if I am in a trade and it happens to have heavy news release that day, I will, if it comes out like during my trading time, I won't trade. It just won't be a trading day, and that's just something you gotta live with. And lastly, what is your risk per trade? What lot size are you using? You should be knowing what you're risking. Let's say if you know you're gonna be risking $250 per trade, you should also know, okay, how many pips on average do you risk with your strategy? So those two tie hand in hand with each other, but depending on how many pips you're risking per trade. But yeah, you'll know that when your strategy comes together. But those are the things that I would say you need to include in your trading plan when you are making it, because without a plan, you're gonna have a hard time being disciplined. So use these, add these to your trading plan, and yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this video too long. It's your boy Matt Trades signing out. Peace.